I'm in my 30s, leaving an a cappella audition entirely rejected. I thought my foray into music was going to be fun and uplifting, but it's just a reminder that I am failing at life. I have an unfulfilling job, my introverted hobbies are pretty isolating, and apparently any social group I want to participate in has a bar too high and I can't clear it. What I really want is just something that is fun and fulfilling, a group activity that we're all working towards, like we're something more than just our individual parts. Unfortunately, I am failing miserably at infiltrating one of these groups. I'm complaining to a friend about my most recent rejection at this a cappella group the next day. And she listens patiently and then says, "Why don't you try the ukulele? It's a fun little instrument. You don't have to know that much to play it. And there's this monthly group that I participate in. You should come with me." And then she pulls out her instrument and starts playing, and she looks so happy. But I'm skeptical. I don't know that I could actually learn the uke. It's later, and I'm at work, and once again, a ukulele is in front of me, this time by a college freshman. In addition to playing a ukulele, she is wearing a fish hat, and she's singing a song about how the extra nitrogen in the water is suffocating her to death, to her environmental science class. I think this is awesome. I think this is winning at life, and if I could be like this, I want to. And just as my excitement crescendos of like, yes, I'm gonna learn how to play the ukulele, all of my doubts crest over that. And in a montage of this is your musical life, I'm reminded of all my failures. I tried to learn guitar when I had nothing but time on my hands, but it always seemed just too big of an instrument for me. The reaches seemed impossibly large for my child-sized hands. And even though I had the time, I just didn't play it after a few weeks. Then I thought, the trumpet. There's just 3 buttons. How many permutations can there be? I can handle this. Turns out it can be really hard because the human's part of the instrument, moving the notes different octaves. The community band leader says, I need to build up my embouchure, my mouth muscles. And I think these are not the muscles I want to buff up. And I discard the trumpet ambitions. Most recently, I've been singing in this audition-free musical choir group where I don't understand anything the director is saying. Brighter, he'll say, and I just smile more when I try to sing, looking for clues of other singers. I even ask a few and say, what does this mean? And their descriptions don't make any sense to me. Being in this group reminds me that music is a language, and it's not one I speak, and it's not one I understand, and I am an other in this environment. I leave that singing group after the season. But seeing this student ukulele fish lady playing her song and wrapping it up makes me think that there's a few things that the ukulele have to offer that could benefit me. First off, I have 5 fingers, and the ukulele has 4 strings, and I like those odds very much. Second thing, it's a toy. Like, children play it. It's fun and whimsical, and I can't take myself too seriously playing the ukulele. I like that too. And then there's this monthly ukulele group, allegedly, that my friend knows about and is already plugged into. So maybe I can find some other really beginners that I could bond with, or like they could help me out and understand what's going on here. So I decide I'm gonna take the plunge and I'm gonna try to dive into the musical world once again with the ukulele. It's a few weeks later, and with my friend, I am attending the first Austin Ukulele Society meeting of mine. As I walk in, I'm struck by how happy everyone is. There are maybe 70 people sardined into a little room, and with their little toy instruments. There's folks of all ages. There's children to elderly. And I hear laughter and camaraderie and smiling, and I feel happy walking into this room for no apparent reason. I should feel nervous given my past experiences. The instructor of this group has the instructions projected on the wall, and I really like how there's pictures where to put my fingers. I'm borrowing a friend's ukulele so I can try to practice along. And I just think, this is accessible to me. As a whole group, we're practicing a single song for about 2 hours. And the repetition is really helpful for me to understand and practice and make a pleasant sound. So this is encouraging. After we practice as a whole group, there's a short little open mic time, and then we wrap up by playing the song that we've spent so much time on all the way through to hear our sounds. I never really thought I'd be part of a musical group, not just because I don't read music and don't really hear tonal differences and have no skills or talents to bring to the table here, but because groups mean compromise to me. There's always moving too fast or moving too slow for the collective. It means identifying something that's right, that everyone's pulling towards, instead of, if I'm by myself, I can just set my own bar of what's good enough. But as my first monthly meeting comes to a close and this wave of harmony swallows me from the people playing behind me, I think, this might be my musical group because they sound great. I might not be contributing much. So the meeting closes, and I continue to practice on my borrowed uke. I can keep, month after month, I keep going to these monthly meetings. But in the meantime, I learn a lot from 7-year-olds on YouTube who teach me how to change chords, how to strum, and how to sing at the same time. This feels like a huge accomplishment to me. Also, I can tell when my ukulele is out of tune without a tuner. So I'm counting that also as a success, wild success. As I'm practicing, I'm failing a lot. But it's fun, and it's the journey. And I realize, well, yes, making a happy sound is lovely. I'm enjoying the whole process, and that fills me with confidence and hope that I can continue. I realize that these 4 little strings don't just invite me to live life, but to play with life, to be whimsical with it, and to have fun all along the journey. With this realization, I realize I need a ukulele initiation because this is my instrument. And I'm going to do this by trying to play a song during the open mic time of the next ukulele monthly meeting. I pick a goofy song, and I practice some more, and I watch more 7-year-olds teach me things. And my friend is very encouraging and builds up my confidence, and I think, okay, I can do this. I can present myself to the world as a ukuleleist, and this will be a fresh start and put all of my failures behind me. It's the day of the next Ukulele Society meeting, and I'm so nervous. I don't even pay attention to the song that we're practicing. I just keep wiping my sweaty palms on my pants. It's open mic time, and my palms are so sweaty I can barely hold the borrowed uke that I've practiced so long on. I functionally black out while I try to play this song, but I'm totally sure that I've messed everything up and have barely jumbled together like some semblance of sound. But I come to with this roar of applause, and I feel like I've been inducted into the Musical Hall of Fame. And I think this is a community where there's fun and fulfillment, and this is a good indicator that I'm not totally failing at life.